Hi, let us start a new project. This time, I will be making a passport cover with a pocket for tickets. The item is not very complicated to assemble, so you can definitely do it. Off camera, I prepared the templates by simply gluing the sheets onto cardboard and then cutting along the lines. For the lining, I'll be using goat leather with a thickness of 0.8 mm. For the outer side of the cover, I'll be using goat leather with a thickness of 1.2 mm. For stiffening the cover, I'll be using Salamander leatherboard with a thickness of 0.4 mm. For the pockets, I used vegetable tanned leather with a thickness of 1 mm. I am using pricking irons with a 3.38 mm spacing. I am using double-sided tape to secure the template onto the leather. I punched the piece according to the template. A bit of macro footage for you. Once again, I am using Ecostick 1816B glue. I haven't peeled this detail from the pattern yet to keep the pattern rigid. This will help prevent the detail from stretching. I set the wing divider to 5 mm and make the marking. I carefully glue the leatherboard along the marked line. It is important not to make any mistakes and ensure everything is aligned properly. Now I remove the pattern from the leather. Off camera, I applied glue to the cut piece with some extra onto the lining leather on the side of the leatherboard. I applied the lining leather along the edges with tape to the mold. I form the leather using a slicker on the leatherboard. I trim off the excess along the edges. I use an edge baffler on both sides. I also use a creaser size 1.5. I use primer from Girba. I use a melamine sponge for application. I am sanding the edge with 1000 grit sandpaper. I am using paint from Unitas. The result after drying is as follows. When attaching the pockets, I mark the areas where the top layer of the leather needs to be sanded. I apply glue to these areas. I use needles to pin the pockets to the cover. To ensure a better bond, I tap these areas with a hammer. I sew the cover along the entire perimeter, making one backstitch at the bottom of the pockets. I pull the threads between the layers of leather and then trim them close to the surface. After sanding the edge with 1000 grit sandpaper, I smooth the roughness with a hot creaser. This will make the edge even smoother. I use an edge beveler on all sides of the cover. Then, I use a hot creaser on all sides of the cover. I used Italian CT point thread with a thickness of 0.6 millimeters. Unfortunately, thinner black thread was not available. The cover is made for a YouTube channel. I evenly apply the primer to the edge using an awl. After the primer has fully dried, I sand the edge with 1000 grit sandpaper. Then, I apply the paint using an awl. After the paint has fully dried, I sand the edge with 1500 grit sandpaper and also use isopropyl alcohol to smooth the edge. I apply the final coat of paint using a melamine sponge. Before that, I add a small amount of clean water to the paint. The work is now complete. This is the final cover, and I am pleased with the result. What do you think? For the outer layer, we could try using leather with a thickness of 0.7 millimeters and thread with a thickness of 0.45 millimeters. This would make the cover even thinner and more elegant. Thanks for watching. Remember, the pattern is available for free on my website. Just click the link in the description and hit download. The best way to support me is with a like, comment, and subscription to the channel. If you'd like to contribute, you can always purchase my exclusive sewing courses on my website. Good luck with your creations and see you in the next video.